Aru Agriculture Company is a seventh-generation family farm in northern Estonia. After many years of intensive farming, the 4,000-hectare arable operation is now shifting toward regenerative practices. Farm owner Jacob Lindum is part of the Climate Farm Demo Network.
Right now we are at the wheat field, but we also grow barley, canola, peas and beans, all the main cereals. We don't have any animals. We have increased our farming area from 40 hectares to 4,000 hectares in 30 years. In order to do that, we had to be very efficient. So we turned to minimal tillage and fast-moving vehicles, so everything was super intensive.
But with climate change, more frequent droughts reduced yields and revealed the limits of soil resilience.
The first year that we had the major droughts was in 2018. Since then we have had, out of 7 years, like 5 years major droughts.
In addition, years of shallow dissing created a compacted layer at 8 to 10 centimetre soil depth. Roots could no longer grow deeper, and drought stress arrived within weeks without rain.
We knew we had to change something, and luckily we had in our region a lot of young farmers who were already at that time into regenerative farming.
But with 4,000 hectares, introducing new practices is complex. That's why Jakob decided to bring in an external advisor as transition manager.
When I met Jakob, he's been looking for information all over the place, and he has gathered a lot of advice and a lot of data. But what was really lacking was the capacity to turn the data into management practices and into scalable approaches, because a lot of the things, let's say in the regenerative agriculture world, they work on principle, but in reality they often don't. And this could be as simple as logistics.
For example, making compost tea may be simple on a small scale, but here, thousands of litres need to be sprayed in a single day.
So my role really was to look at the data that he has collected and then together with Jakob develop a transition playbook.
The playbook focuses first on context. What is the farmer already doing? What can be improved at little cost?
There is, 20 things we could do to be a regenerative farmer, but we right now took 4 main things to start.
The farm is focusing on improving soil structure, smarter plant nutrition, reducing inputs, and increasing diversity.
We used to grow just wheat, barley, canola and clover. That's it. This year we have 12 different crops.
And then another way we're working with diversity is where we're actually working with winter-killing companion crops.
For example, in canola fields, winter-killing companion crops such as buckwheat are sown alongside. These companion plants die with the first frost, leaving root channels, organic matter, and minerals that help the canola thrive in spring.
My work as advisor has totally changed from working really with fringe small farms, people who are total pioneers in this, to now thousands of hectares. If we want to have a real impact, we need to work with people where they are and then do one step at a time. That's how you make a transition.
And what made Jakob decide to join the Climate Farm Demo Network?
If you are in transition, you want to increase the speed you are in transition, and connecting with others and changing information with others is definitely one of the key benefiters.
The example of Aru Farm shows how even a large, intensive farm can move toward regenerative farming. The key is not to change everything at once, but to start by analysing what is already being done on the farm and then take one step at a time. Exchange within a network of like-minded farmers provides valuable support along the way.